Hi there and Happy New Year. This is another tarot sesh for Aries. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. This is a reading for the week of January 2nd through January 8th, 2023. Gotta get used to saying that. That's crazy. Speaking of crazy, you're probably getting this day, the day of, late day of, day after, only because it was a freaking crazy day today, and I blame this on Mercury retrograde, which is what we're in, and we've been in since December 29th. We'll be in it until January 18th. It also joins Mars retrograde, which we've been in since October. That's the planet of war, and that lasts until the 12th. So basically it's don't pick a fight that you like aren't going to win, because you won't win. Like, you have no traction. It'll come back to haunt you. And Mercury retrograde, which happens 3 or 4 times a year, it's all about, it deals with miscommunication, transportation, technology, snafus, things like that. But also anything that you haven't been able to deal with or haven't dealt with, or set aside or ignored, it comes back and slaps you like full face, right? So anyway, today the craziest thing happened, and I'm glad that I was there. Like, there's some reasons why I wonder why I still live in the place that I do at the moment, and today was like, it made sense. Like, I'm glad I was here for that. So I had somebody show up at my front door, and she needed help, like legitimately needed help. And it was a really strange situation, but she needed help. And so I helped by charging her cell phone and sat with her outside, smoked a joint with her, calmed her down, and we called a taxi and got her to the bus station. And I made sure that she was offered water. I sent her with all I had was like granola bars and chocolate from Christmas. And so I was like, here, put something in your stomach and here you go. And and sent her on her way. And before she left there, she found out what I did, because we were just talking. And she was like, can I please get a tarot card reading from you? And I said, absolutely. So I sat outside with her, with a complete stranger who showed up at my doorstep, and did a tarot card reading for her. And I'll be damned if it didn't like completely lay out everything that was going on and the path of what she, was suggested to do. And that said, I made sure that she had my number, and I hope that she gets to where she needs to be safely, and told her I wanted her to update me and let me know, because I've been there. I mean, not like this, but situations like that, and it sucks for people. And what was really disappointing was to find out that she had knocked on 2 other neighbors' doors, that one didn't answer whether they were home or not, and then the other people who were home, there's a group of them, and they laughed at her and told her to leave. So I'm glad that she came over here, and I'm glad that I know whose neighbors those are. So anyway, Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde. And the craziest part is, and I'm sorry, we're already like 3 minutes, 33 seconds in. I saw that 333. When the taxi came, I explained really quickly to the driver, like, what was happening and where she said she needed to be. So he understood. And he says, man, you're a good neighbor. I said, I'm just somebody who lives here, and it's what I would, and then as I started walking away, he goes, you passed the test. I was like, what? Okay, have a good day, Happy New Year. But then as they drove away, I was like, maybe this was a test, like a test during Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde. Like, it was the universe testing me. And so it took a complete taxi driver stranger to tell me that I passed, I hope, right? Anyway, that said, the song, okay, so I'm clairaudient, and I was, during getting your cards ready pre-shuffle, the song that came on shuffle was Scarecrow by Citizen Soldier. Kind of switched it up. I'm doing like a rock thing now. I'm bulletproof when I'm somebody else. When you're talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. Can't kill me if I'm already dead. Terrified of being by myself, and then asking for help. These were all parts of the lyrics. it was a pretty dramatic song, to be honest with you. Like, super dramatic. And reminds me of the fall. So maybe something with scarecrows and stuff like that. So maybe something happened in the fall. It's been pretty dramatic. Still lingering, still going on. You feel like a scarecrow. You're bulletproof when you're somebody else. I don't know. So that's just for some of you. You know, it's the energy, resonating energy that's going in. So we're going to get into this for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But if you have strong Aries placements anywhere within your chart, and any parts of this message resonates, then, you know, this is for you. And if it doesn't, don't try to force anything, but also understand that energies can be flip-flop, crisscrossed, or reversed. So, like, cross watchers are welcome, but you also have your own readings to watch as well. And everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's about balance. What do we have for Aries, please? Aries, please. 2nd through the 8th of 2023, January. Okay. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to take, that way. In the past, there was a Tower moment. Also, that's a card for Scorpio. Actually, one. So you had a Tower moment, maybe a fight, something that rocked stability, rocked foundation. Tower moments can sometimes mean death. It can mean something regarding an actual building, a company, marriage, structure, that type of stuff, right? Big stuff. And Tower cards, what I love about them, because it is a Scorpionic card, I happen to be heavy Scorpio in my chart, is that once it crumbles to the ground, that gives you a clean new slate to build it up again, more stable and secure, the way it needs to be done, right? Just got clarification for that. So that's what I love about that. But there was a storm in the past, and there's definite upheaval, if you will. Then you came out of that feeling like a wounded warrior, and that's also very fiery energy. It's Wands, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The wounded warrior, 9 of Wands, is like someone who's been through the trenches, but they're still going, they're still kicking. They've just got one more, it's right there in front of you, and then you can put down your burdens, right? And it's the end of a cycle, and then you can start anew, start afresh, right? But you're exhausted. That's what the wounded warrior is about, and that's kind of where you're sitting right now. It's that scarecrow feeling, right? Like you're just there. You know, when you're talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. Can't kill me, I'm already dead. Like, been there, done that. So then what do we have coming in for Aries? The Aries that we're speaking to. What do we have coming in? Thank you. I love it. Temperance, balance. This is the angel of the tarot deck. And she's all about balancing things out. So you don't have too much of a good thing, too much of a bad thing. Sorry, my head thing, it itches. I've been wearing it all day. I also realized that the last time I wore this was like one of the last times I wore this. I can't say it was the very last time, but like something crazy and traumatic happened to me wearing this too. And I'm like, maybe it's just this headpiece. I should burn it. I don't know. I like it. It's kind of cute. I remember I got it in Yellow Springs, Ohio, like close to where I'm from. Anyway, so temperance. It's just tempering energies, making things balance again. And honestly, like, I can't say that that's officially going to happen this week. You might have a certain sense of balance this week after coming out of some kind of tumultuous situation. But I think it's definitely going to subside and get better as time goes on, and as we come out of these like really crazy periods of retrograde. So, and if it's relationship based, I for a lot of signs, they, even though we're in the middle of a retrograde, it's to help balance out relationships. So if it's relationship related, I feel like there's going to be some movement and balancing activity there too. So we have the Chariot. So this is the water Uber, all about emotions and feelings coming to a forefront, right? And very fast. And that also might help out with this Temperance. Also, the situation might have also come on really fast as well. Let's clarify and see if we can get more details around this juicy situation. Yeah, it was crazy. Like when I mean, like how crazy, like how random. She shows up at the door, right? This morning. I just rolled a joint. And literally, like I'm about to walk to my back porch where I normally smoke. And she's there and I figure out what's happening. And then when I realize what needs to be done, I get my charger. And then I have this joint sitting here, like ready to rock. And I was like, I looked at her and I was like, you smoke? She was like, I used to work at a dispensary in California. I was like, let's talk this out. We just sat outside, helped calm her down. Just saying, that's what cannabis medicine is for, y'all. Like, for real. Anyway. Let's clarify for Aries, January 2nd through 8th. Whatever reason I'm telling this story, maybe some of you guys can relate. If any of this is relatable, if you guys are picking up or resonating in any way, shape, or form, please drop me a comment. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Now would be a great time as you follow my crazy shenanigans. This is a day in the life. I'm just a random card reader on the internet, y'all, who works in the cannabis industry. All right, 2 cards fell out. We're gonna go. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? Fell out like so. Okay. Well, we have what we need. I won't look at that yet. What I do see, though, so we have the 4 of Wands that came out, and that clarifies the Tower. When I said that the Tower is about a crumbling of a structure or a business or some kind of a foundation or something like that, this is talking about home, structure, stability. Now, I'm getting 2 things off of this, though. 1, there could have been like an actual like fire or disillusion or ending to some business partnership, house structure, office, something like that, right? The other thing is that there's a rebuilding of. So like I was saying earlier, the great thing about Tower moments is that once we've had that in the past, then it's a clean slate, right? And you get to build it anew. I feel like this could be, because if we're reading it this way and then we go back this way, sometimes my readings like snake like that instead of clarify. It's supposed to clarify, but I'm just saying. I read it both ways. Then this could, it could be getting balanced out and then being rebuilt anew, a stronger structure and foundation. Let's see what else comes out. So then we've got the 3 of Wands clarifying the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this makes sense to clarify each other. The 9 of Wands, more fiery energy. Wands are about passion, whether or not that's a passion in a relationship towards another person, or passion towards work, or what you do for a passion, like passion project, what makes you happy, that kind of thing. You've been feeling like a wounded warrior, right? But you're still hopeful for what's in the future. You're ready to put down those wands, but you've got something really good coming up in the future. And it's something that I feel like is going to give you stability and structure. You're still trying to figure out, though, how to obtain it. And And it's because you're tired. It's because you're sitting in that wounded warrior energy. And you're kind of putting yourself into a hermit mode, which is, it totally makes sense with the temperance energy. Because in order to balance stuff out, sometimes you have to go within to really look at the situation. Face your shadow side. Face the darkness, the void. And this lantern that you see, he uses that. That's his light, his inspiration. That's what keeps him on his path, right? And he's sitting there trying to figure out what's most important to him. So, and that's ultimately what's going to bring him balance after spending some time in that hermit mode, right? And figuring out exactly what that balance is going to be, or how to bring it in. Could be in the form of offers, could be in the form of, whatever solution. So underneath the deck, underneath the deck, to clarify the Chariot, is the Three of Swords. There was a heartache, a heartbreak, something really disappointing in the past. Could have been a death of a loved one, could have been the death of a relationship, ending of a relationship, ending of a marriage, something like that. And or it's something that you don't see coming. That's only for some of you, not all of you. I feel like this is more resonating energy. It's already been there. But it happened, I feel like it happened fast. Also could have to deal with a Cancer energy. Take it as it resonates. But I feel you have balance coming in. Like, this hermit energy will also be balanced out. Believe it or not, I see the Three of Swords. You have the Three of Swords in the Tower, and the Nine of Wands aren't terrible, but all the other cards are actually quite good. And it's just it's you ebbing and flowing through this energy that you have to get through, and it's coming to balance, but you're trying to figure it out. And that's what this is showing for this week's energy. Understand, energy changes. Like I said earlier, ebbing and flowing constantly, right? And because we've started off the new year with a Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde, and I think there's another one thrown in there somewhere, it's like you're getting through it the best way that you can. So let's see what the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards have to say, because this usually brings even more clarity to the situation. Who do we have for Aries, please? 2nd through the 8th of January, 2023. Aries. Thank you. I like this. I like this a lot. Underneath the deck, we've got Mugwort, Intuition. So I'm not going to go super into it because it's under the net. Under the deck, it's like resonating energy. But Mugwort is an ingredient that is well known in a witch's cabinet. But it helps enhance magical energy. It's used in a lot of things too. You can put it in balms and teas and things like that, right? But it enhances what is good, right? But it can also enhance it enhances anything that you want it to enhance, basically. It's always all about intention. Anyway, top of the deck, that's the most important. Mint for clarity. This is what you're looking for. That's the Hermit energy clarified by the Witch's Kitchen Oracle. What this is, Spirit's calling for you to drink mint, eat mint, incorporate it into your diet. I literally just harvested some from my garden and sprinkled it in a watermelon, no joke, that I've been growing since July, planted late in the season, and just harvested on Christmas Day, or the day before Christmas, and just ate it for New Year's. So anyway, and we sprinkled mint on it, and it was delicious. So let's read all about mint and see what additional messages Spirit has for you. Maybe mint ice cream. Some people really like that too. That was an acquired taste for me. I think it was something about maybe it was peppermint. Those Yorkshire peppermint patties. I got sick off of those when I was a kid, and I've never been able to like eat them since. But like the Andes mints, oh my god, so good. And then eventually I was able to eat mint ice cream again. I'm weird. So mint, clarity. Understanding is hard to find. I'll breathe my power through your mind. Add my leaves to a pot of tea and then sip and you will better see. This magic has worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Yeah. You need to drink some mint herbal tea and just put yourself in hermit mode. Take some time out. Think about things. Figure it out. Where you want to go, what you want to do, what's going to make you happy. And that. Mint will help the clarity. When you just can't think straight and when your brain feels foggy, you can rely on my refreshing magic to clear the mind, enhance the intellect, and bring about mental clarity. My cooling qualities will soothe and calm you from the stressful effects of overthinking, as well as physical ailments such as sore throats and indigestion. Allow me to sharpen your words so they are fully understood as I sweeten your breath. Add my leaves to running bath water to indulge in a rejuvenating soak, and as you relax the mind, place fresh peppermint leaves on your forehead to relieve nervous tension headaches. Soon the visions you've been asking for will become lucid, and you will gain a greater understanding as you trust in the messages of your inner witch. Recommended recipe, paste for fresh breath, acne, odor. It can be used for everything. So, Greek legends of the Mint, a river nymph. Hades fell in love with her, but his wife Persephone cast a spell to turn her into a plant. To protect Mint, Hades gave her a magnificent smell so all would remember her. In many ancient cultures, mint was offered to guests as a sign of friendship when they came to visit homes and businesses. That's cool. So, mint. That'd be really cool. Like, I just thought of something. Cannabis. I'm from the cannabis industry. Like, putting mint in, like, my chill still pipe. By the way, this month, I'm giving away a chill still pipe in copper color. This one is my baby. I've had it forever. Check down in the description below for the official rules for the contest and giveaway, and then go check out Chill. I have all their information below, and you can follow them. They're all over. They're amazing. I love them. But putting mint in your pipe, or in your chill still pipe, and then adding ice cubes. Oh, that would taste so good. Natural? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. All right. This is the Spiritual AF deck. What else do we have for Aries? Yes. This is funny. Okay, the one that was showing right behind it, don't be an ungrateful shit. That's for some of you, not all of you. This one's funny. Somebody else just got this. I want to say it was like Aquarius, or I don't know. But it might have been last week or in another reading. Anyway, life throws out, it's maybe you just need to shake your booty, but it's also with a question mark, because that's exactly how I'm reading it. Life throws out very few problems that aren't more easily managed after you've danced it out a bit. Think you're a bad dancer? Stop that shit right now. Just stand up and give your groove thing a jiggle. It's 98.5% scientifically proven to make you take yourself less seriously. Okay, so what I like about this message, even though it's a little strange, is, especially going into the hermit mode, things can take a very serious toll. When you're facing your shadow side, really, and really coming to yourself with, what needs to be done. Sometimes it's, look in the mirror and you see things that are just like, dang, and it can get depressing, especially around the holidays coming out of it. But this is saying, lighten up, go out, shake your booty, maybe visit friends, have a good time, let loose. I feel like, it's like this message of, Is there? Oh, it was from the song. When you're talking to me, you're talking to a scarecrow. Can't kill me if I'm already dead. Terrified of being by myself, or terrified of being myself, asking for help. Like, are you trying to live a life that somebody else expects? Or are you being yourself? Because what's going to bring you ultimate and true power is by living the way that you want to live, without trying to hide behind any masks, without, living up to other people's expectations. It's all about being yourself and what makes you shine. And that's going to come through and you'll thrive. So, and if you need help, ask for it. And maybe that also has something to do with the Hermit and finding those solutions as well. Figuring out who to ask for help. And I think that those drink some mint tea, something like that, and mint, cannabis, it helps you calm down. Learn that too. I'm not encouraging people if you don't already partake, but also, like, I have a medical card. I use it for myself. I will educate you day in and day out. If you have any questions about it, please reach out to me. Happy to help there. That said, this is what I have for you this week, Aries. We're already at, dang, I just saw 26:26 on the clock. This is a long freaking read. I apologize, but also I don't. For those of you that have stuck through it with me, oh my God. I hope you have a great week. You're going to have, balance is going to come through. You're going to find a solution. I hope you have a great week. Make sure you check out the description below for the rules for that contest. Check out the decks that we used. Also, book a personal reading with me in 2023. My calendar is now open. And you can find out all of that information below. Just shoot me an email if you have questions on times and prices and stuff like that. Anyway, that said, as you know, it's Together We Grow. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell in the corner there. And I will see you on the flip side, Aries. Peace.